Going to the game, I'm going to be playing Vi jungle and show you the potential of this champion. In this matchup, we're up against Master Yi, and in a Vi vs Yi, this is hugely an advantage for Vi, especially in the early game due to having a faster clear, better duel, and stronger ganks. But when we get to the late game, this should be an advantage for Master Yi since he has better scaling potential than us. So what we want to do is to become active in the early game, get as much ganks as possible, help our teammates get ahead, and not allow Yi to get kills or snowball the game. The clear that I'm doing is a red side clear, where I go for my Krugs, Red Raptors, and Flex depending on what happens. But when you play Vi, you usually want to go for a full clear because one thing that's good about this champion is that she has one of the fastest initial clears. I missed my Q onto the small Krugs, but it shouldn't matter that much since it doesn't give that much XP. The more important thing is that I don't get delayed in my clear. As I was saying, the best thing about Vi is that she has one of the fastest clears and she could go for a full jungle clear plus cut before the 2-minute mark, helping you get your level 5 as soon as possible. When clearing with this champion, there's not much that you could do. You always want to start with your first skill and then auto-attack before using your third skill. That way you'd have an auto-attack animation cancel and help you clear the jungle faster. While looking at the map, I checked to see if there are lanes that I could go for. The easiest lane would probably be mid or Baron lane. And if you look at the top lane matchup, we want to be able to help the Pantheon get ahead since Pantheon's an early game champion. Instead of going for a full clear, I'm always looking at the top side for a potential gank. Draven and Lux are doing good at the bot side. I see Volibear with 1 HP, so I don't go for the Scud. I try to look for the kill, miss the Q flash, he's able to dodge, but it doesn't matter. We're still able to get the kill and deny a huge wave onto the Volibear. Bot side, there's a fight. Not sure why they played a bit too greedy. Since I wasn't there, it was a 4v3, which was in the opponent's favor, and they're able to get a trade. After clear the Scuttle, I go back to my Grump, and what I'm thinking is that I could go for another return gank topside because of two reasons. Number one, I know that their jungler is at the bot side, and number two, I'm currently at level 5, plus this Volibear doesn't have flash. So it's something I want to do before going back to base. I look for the perfect timing, good stun to the Pantheon, we combo the Volibear down, a lot of cancel animations, and we get another kill. This is perfect timing because we're able to get back, and the Krugs have just spawned, allowing me to have another camp that I could clear. As I was saying, when playing Vi, you'd want to have at least 1 or 2 kills before the objective so that you'd be able to complete your Triforce, which would give you a huge power spike. One of the easiest junglers to gank with, Vi has a point and click ultimate, which allows you to crowd control targets, and with the proper follow-up, you should be able to take them down. A fight happens both side, Draven gets taken, but we're here to help. We find the Nautilus, who got a bit greedy. Nice bind on the Lux. We don't get the kill, but it's important that we're able to get a trade. We're still quite fed. Even though Lux got the kill, we have 2 kills from the Volibear earlier. Top side, Pantheon should be able to win the matchup due to the 2 early ganks that I did, but this is solo queue and anything can happen. We clear the red buff, look for another gank. Whenever you have ulti, you always want to look for a lane to go for. I check if Samira's gonna play a bit greedy. This is perfect. We get Samira to half HP. We have a lot of damage. Katarina, even though she expended her own ulti before the gank, we're able to deal enough damage to take her down. Since it was a 2v2, we still had the advantage because the other person assisting the Samira was just Nautilus and he wouldn't be able to do much. Our top lane dies, not the best. Volibear is able to get a lot of plates, but we immediately go for the punish. Pantheon having his ultimate, plus with my roam, we're able to get another gank off. I think about going for a Q flash, but seeing that Volibear has no more ways to escape, I just go run straight, use the smite for slow, and get another kill. With the objective spawning in 10 seconds, I'm thinking about going for Dragon or Herald. But looking at the positioning of the Draven, he just went back. Lux is at the top side, so I should be able to get this Herald. We're trading the Dragon, which is a 50-50. It would have been better with the lead that we have to try to contest the Dragon. But since we don't have good positioning, I'll just settle for the Herald, and then we could go for another kill topside if the Volibear gets low enough. I use the Herald mid, we punish the Master Yi, gets baited, nice dash on the Katarina going to us, and with my own ultimate, we're able to CC the Yi, not allowing him to escape. Another thing about this is that the Yi actually is running exhaust, so once he's out of position, we could easily punish him with just our ulti. We just need to be careful of Yi's Alpha Strike because it's a skill that can dodge our ultimate. 24 HP left in the tower. We should be able to get first tier tower or first blood tower. Top side, another fight happening between the Volibear and Pantheon. He's able to get a kill, which is nice for us. So I just go back to my own jungle and farm my caps. The next lane I'm trying to look for an impact is at the bot side because Draven is not doing too well. He just died again to the Nautilus. It was a 2v1. And in this game, I went for the dynamic boots rather than the plated steel caps since we're ahead in the game. If we were behind or we need a crucial front line, I could just go for that plated steel caps so that I'd get more tankiness. But in this game, we're massively ahead of our counterpart and probably top gold right now. So we want to make use of our early lead to try to burst down the enemy targets. Fight happens bot side, Nautilus gets a hook onto the Lux, but I'm here to help. Immediately ult on the Twitch. Look at that damage. Lux getting the kill once again with the ulti, but it should be fine. We're already quite rich, and we need to help our team get some gold. Nautilus trying to defend bot side. I see that Yi looking for the punish, takes down our Pantheon, and seeing that 3 of their members are at top, we could go for this tower, which is still full on plates. If someone tries to defend, we could either go and burst or just go back. But looking at what's happening at the top side, Volibear getting our tower real low, and we get 5 plates at the bot side. No one is there to defend, which is really good for us. Katarina tries to defend the top tower, gets Volibear really low. I think their volley flashed, and this is really good. I have my ultimate, which means that I could go and gank another lane, help them get ahead. Pantheon ultis at the top side, gets Samaria pretty low, and since Pantheon has a good early game due to the early ganks, he should be able to burst the opponents easily. The opponents are making another trade. They see that there's a lot of people at the top side, so they go and take the bot tower. And seeing that there's a lot of people bot, I play greedy, Q in plus flash, ult the Volibear, get another kill because I know that no one is there to help him. With 3 people bot side plus 1 person dead, Volibear was alone with low HP. We take the Krogs, look for their jungle so we can deny farm from the Yi. The Yi is actually doing a good job, doing a lot of trades and not going for a direct confrontation with me. So he's able to get gold in the sideline. The most important thing here is that when it comes to the objectives or the team fights, I always need to look for this Yi and not allow him to get any resets. Because once he gets a reset, he would be able to spam his first skill and it's a lot harder to catch that champion. We cover top side, then going back, Death Stance is up. We have a lot of gold. We could even go for the stasis. And since the objective is still spawning in 30 seconds, I just go and wait for this item. This is quite crucial because if you look at our lineup, we have no front line, and being 5 kills will give me a bounty, and it will incentivize the opponents on focusing me down once I'm able to engage. Zonya is perfect because I'm able to buy time or possibly outplay the opponent. With the objective up, Pantheon is out of position, but he has ulti to help anytime. I see that the Yi, no flash, we go for the punish. Take down their jungle. This is huge. Their teammates are quite late. We're able to take down 2 members. Katarina enters the backline. I just protect the Draven. And look at all of the lifesteal that I'm getting with the Death's Dance. Back to full HP. And we're able to secure a ace for our team. Katarina Lux died, but if you look at the whole team fight, this is hugely in favor of us. That's what I mean, wherein once you see the opponents out of position, I think I saw that 2 people were clearing mid and their Master Yi was alone at the bot side. I just go for an immediate engage. Instead of going back to base, I stay at the bush, wait for someone to clear the bot side. Since there's a big wave, I would be able to one-shot them with all of the items that I have. I see Master Yi at the bot side, then immediately ping my team to help, just in case that there's someone that's gonna annoy me. Nautilus shows up, but with Lux being there, we should be able to take him down. Twitch randomly shows up, so I have no choice but to stasis. Pretty clean escape, having flash plus first skill, going to the obstacle. We lifesteal the Scuttle with the use of the smite, plus taking the buff. We got CC'd, but we still have our ultimate. We go for the Twitch, and once we're taken low, we immediately use our first skill to go out, bait the Samira, and get another kill. Their Master Yi is out of position. We should be able to take this champion, knowing that he has no more ultimate. We have our first skill, Lux Snare, and Draven damage. Death's Dance proccing. Half of our HP is back. We play it safe. Just go back and buy our items. The next item I'm going for is Terex Gauge, because this will not only give me more damage, I will also benefit from the shield that this gives. And looking at their lineup, they have no one that could get the Serpent's Fang. Baron is spawning soon, so I want to position myself to be able to take this. Volibear is pushing bot side. Our Katarina dies. I just forgot how. And I wait and see for someone to face check, just in case. I want them to think that we're going for the Baron. Yi shows up at the top side, but Pantheon gets spotted. So I wait to see if someone will face check. I know that this Yi has no flash, so we go for an engage. He's able to Alpha Strike to buy time. We have a lot of damage, but the problem is that their whole team is able to respond. Bit greedy. We get taken down. We have no more stasis and flash to escape. And this is a chance for the opponents to get a comeback, since we're not yet complete. Their Nautilus uses a stasis, but Draven has full HP. Katarina on the side. Once she's able to get in, she should easily be able to get a reset, but with the opponents able to escape, it was just a 2-for-2 trade. Most probably in favor for them because of the fact that I have shut down gold. Draven takes the mid tower. I think he's back in the game even though he had a bad start. Looking at the gold, he has 10k compared to their Twitch who only has 9k. So we should have a lead throughout all of our laners. That's why our towers have a bounty, and it's something that I don't want to throw. Sterex is now up, and while waiting for Dragon, I clear my bot side. We always want to make sure our jungle camps are taken so that we can maximize gold efficiency. With no one covering bot, I clear the wave so that we would have our bot lane pushing, and with that, we go back, buy Sterex, which gives us more survivability plus damage. And then the next item that we would go for is the Amaranth's Twin Guard. A fight happens on top side. Volibear able to get a kill, 1-for-1, but with their Master Yi who's out of position, I know that they would be able to take him down. So we go for the Nautilus instead. And with Twitch very far, Katarina's being annoying, we're able to deal a lot of damage and take down their Nautilus. Lux uses ulti. I think someone was 1 HP, but with their jungle still down, we should be able to take this dragon. I just want to take the red buff before going for this objective. Perfect timing. Even though it's a 3v2, with them having no jungle, we should be able to take this unless they're able to contest. Seeing Twitch's positioning at the top side, They have no idea or no plans of contesting and were able to get a free Baron. Perfect timing because the third dragon is up and it's another objective that we want to secure. Unfortunate that we're not able to get the first dragon, but with the snowball that we're doing, plus the Baron buff, we should be able to contest this. Draven gets caught. I try to help. Look at the burst that I'm dealing. We immediately take down the Master Yi. We look to go for the Samira. I have my first kill plus ulti, just in case. But with my teammates being a bit far, Katarina not in position, we just go for the safe play and get the free dragon. Just in case they want to contest again, my ulti is up and we could easily engage any of their champions. After taking the dragon, we're looking to get some picks. With Nautilus farming mid side, we should go for this champion, but I see that Twitch is in the mid lane. Q flash, ulti, burst him down in one combo. Pretty clean. And with them having no more ADC, we should be able to push this mid tower pretty easily. The opponent's try, Volibear uses his ultimate for the zoning potential plus clearing the wave. We poke him a bit. Master Yi doing some damage in the backline, that's why we want to focus him down. Nice kill for the Pantheon, and with no more Master Yi, we should be able to clean this up. Starting with 1/4 HP, thanks to the Death Dance, we're now at half. We could end this game. Volibear is the only one alive. My ulti is now up. I just want to wait for him to go close. But with Pantheon stun, we just go for the YOLO. Nice crowd control and good follow-up by my teammate. Getting an ace, plus ending the game. Pretty clean game overall, aside from that one death where we got a bit greedy, but it's alright. 96% Vi on Master Tier. We get MVP. Props to our teammate for following up on our engages. 11, 1, 11, 23k damage dealt, 7.2k damage taken. Pantheon low-key dealing a lot of damage, and we're able to get the win. And that is it for our Vi gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time. Peace out. Ciao, ciao.